Okay, gals and guys, we are looking at page 319, okay, in your Go Math book. This is part 2 of lesson 5.1. We're talking about breaking apart ones to subtract. All right, so if we look at number 7, if you already watched part 1, then you'll have this down. We need to break this 7 into two numbers so that this number and this number are going to match. So this first number here has to be a 5 so that these guys can match, okay? Now, since both of those have to be a 5, I got to think, okay, so 5 plus what is 7? Okay, well, that's 2, right? 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, now, that's our first step, is to do our tenting. Now, we need to go to the number line. We're done with this 7. Now what we're looking at is we're saying, okay, 75 subtract 5 gives us a number, and then that number subtract 2. So basically 75 subtract 5 and then subtract 2. So let's do it. Let's find 75 up here on the number line, okay? And if you want to write on this, you can. I write on it lightly so it's easy to erase, so I can erase it off easy and keep using it. So when I have 75 and I hop down 5, okay, hop down 5, I end up at 70 here. All right? 75 subtract 5 is 70. I'm still not done. Now I need to subtract the 2. So 70 subtract 2 is 68. Okay? So my difference here is 68. We're not finding a sum here anymore. We're finding the difference. So you are going to go ahead and finish the page like this. Make sure that you tent your numbers. I'm going to be looking for that when I correct. So your subtrahend needs to be tented, and make sure that it's tented so that this number and this number matches. Okay, so for example, if I look at 82 subtract 5, I know I got to have a 2 here so that these two match. Okay, so the ones in that number match, and then what other number do I need to make 5? Okay, so that should be a 3. 2 and 3 make 5. Then after you've done that, you're ready to head to your number line, and you're going to look at 82 and do 82 subtract 2 is 80, and then 80 subtract 3, and that's going to give you the number. So go ahead and finish through number 14 this way. Use your yellow crayon, please, to highlight. Okay. Go ahead and hit pause while you do that. And then we're going to move on with some of these number stories. Number 15 is a little bit tricky, so you're going to need to watch the Math on the Spot with Professor Berger, and it's one with Joey, and that's in Go Math. I put it in there for you. And we have the same names, and the 9 is the same, but these two numbers are different, so be careful with that. All right? Also, if you need more room to show work than right here, use a piece of scratch paper and staple it to your assignment. Teachers love that. Okay? So if you're out of room, don't try to just start guessing in your head. Use scratch paper and staple it on. Believe me, teachers do love that. Okay, so do number 15. Then we're going to look at 16. Here we have Lexi has 8 fewer crayons than Ken. Fewer is an ER word, and most ER words mean we're going to subtract. Ken has 45 crayons. How many crayons does Lexi have? Okay? So, to solve this, if Ken has 45 crayons and Lexi has 8 fewer than him, then we need to do 45 subtract 8. We're going to use the break apart strategy to do this that we've learned today. So, we need to break our 8 into what? All right, 5 and 3. If you said 5 and 3, you're absolutely correct. Okay, these guys have to match. Then I'm going to think, okay, 45 subtract 5 is 40. 40 subtract 3 is what? And if this number line doesn't work for you, there is a number line on this page, this one right here, that will work for you. So you can find 45 and subtract your 5 and then subtract your 3. Then you need to answer this in a complete sentence. How many crayons does Lexi have? Okay, Lexi has blank crayons. There's your complete sentence. While we're at it, let's do our complete sentence here. How many bagels did they sell? They sold blank bagels, period. All right. Go ahead and hit pause while you finish all of page 319, and then hit play again when you're ready to look at the back. Okay. Number 17. Cheryl built a toy train with 27 train cars. Then she added 18 more train cars. How many train cars are on the toy train now? Well, this is just a review. This isn't subtraction, this is what? This is addition. So we need to add these two numbers together. And it says how many train cars are on the toy train now? Okay, so to answer that in a complete sentence, there are blank train cars on the toy train now. Period. All right. Number 18 is a little beefy. That means it's a little bit tricky, as we have talked about. So listen up. And if you need more time to finish 17, hit pause now. Okay? Number 18. Okay, listen up. We've got our friend Samuel here. Samuel had 46 marbles. He gave some marbles to a friend and has 9 marbles left. How many marbles did Samuel give to his friend? Okay, so we're going to write a subtraction equation with a box, because what does the word sum mean in this case? It's our mystery number. So we put a box around sum. So it says Samuel had 46 marbles. Okay, write it down. He gave some to a friend. So he's subtracting, right? He's giving them away, which means we're subtracting. Does it tell how many he gave to a friend? No, that's where our box goes. All right, so he gave some to a friend. And how many does he have left, everybody? 9. Okay. Then our job is to find how many marbles did Samuel give to his friend. Now to solve this, we're going to look at what we learned about fact families. What did we learn about fact families? What do we need to do to find the last fact in a family? Do you remember? Yep. Yep. We're going to go back. I want you to look back in your math journal where we talked about fact families. Okay, that was super important. So in your math journal, all right, remember when we talked about fact families? And we have our subtraction fact family here. Okay, remember to write the last fact. What did we do? We have 13 subtract 6 is 7. What did we do with these, with the difference and the subtrahend? What did they have to do? They did a switcheroo. Okay, that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to do 46 subtract 9 equals box. These guys are going to do a switcheroo. So we need to solve 46 subtract 9. And I'm kind of running out of room here. So I'm going to move down so I have more room to work. Okay, 46 subtract 9. Now using our strategy for today, I need to tent my 9. What am I going to break my 9 into, everybody?
6 and 3.
Excellent. I have a 6 here, so that's got to be here. I got to have a 6 and a 3. Okay? Okay. Now, you're going to have to hop on your number line and think, okay, 46 subtract 6 is what? 40, and then do 40 subtract 3. That's going to give you the answer. Let's answer in a complete sentence. How many marbles did Samuel give to his friend? Samuel gave his friend blank marbles, period. Capital S and a period. All right. Same thing on 19. It's just a lot easier than 18. You just have Matthew with blocks, so you're just going to write it out. 73 subtract 8. Tent your 8 to find the difference. Okay. Hey, if you're confused, watch the video again. Okay, I hope that you have a great day. Thanks for your hard work. And oh, look at this. They already gave you the complete sentence. Thank you, huh? Thank you, Go Math, for that little gift on 19. All right. Thanks for working hard. See you soon.